Hello everyone, Lance's Mechanist here, bringing you a new World of Warships Legends update. So today is update day. The update's been out for, for a good 8 hours now, I suppose. So this video is probably going to be a little bit late, but hey, what the hell? I had other things. Well, I was doing other things at the moment, so didn't get around to doing this video until now. So the new updates here, we got a new campaign ship, a new tech tree line of pan-European destroyers, amongst other things. Oops. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. First off, we got the campaign. Of course, always 100 milestones with the cruiser Michelangelo, the Tier 8 Italian cruiser Michelangelo, as the reward. Let's go ahead and go all the way to the back. Oh, come on. There we are. Let's view the ship. So of course, standard Italian standard Italian. She's got the red and white candy cane stripe quarter deck. A bit of a tower mast. Interesting. A single large smokestack and a small aft bridge. But of course, what is interesting though, if I can zoom in here, these guns at the front and these guns at the rear are the secondaries. These two cannons midship, these are quad turret these are main guns. They are midships. Which if I am correct on my naval architecture, means that the citadel should be significantly shortened. Let's see. She's also bristling with she's bristling with secondaries and AA guns, so she should have a significant AA defense. She got high explosive shells, armor-piercing shells, and torpedoes. 4 consumables: a damage control party, repair party that can be substituted for a radar or aggressive AA fire or defensive AA, an exhaust smoke generator, and 4 enhanced secondary targeting. Well, I guess the secondary targeting is the shtick for this ship. Survivability, hit point 66, 100. Armor ranging from 16 to 255 millimeters with a 22% torpedo damage reduction. Artillery, she's got 2 quad 320 millimeter cannons. These have a range of 15.4 kilometers with a reload time of 21.5 seconds and a turn time of 22.5 seconds. And these are 360 degree main guns, so they will rotate whichever way is the quickest for them to do so. They will not be swinging back or forward all the way around. Let's see. But it looks like the turn time is still a little bit slow. Let's see. HE shell max damage is 4,700 with a 35% fire chance, and max AP damage is 9,700. Let's see. Secondaries, you got 10 twin mount 90 millimeter cannons with a range of 6.5 kilometers, reload time of 4.2 seconds, sap shell damage of 1,900, and then you got 3 quad mount 152 millimeter cannons ranging 6.5 kilometers, reload time 9.6 seconds, sap shells 3650. So those are big SAP shells. Those are big sap shells. Let's see, the main battery is 44 caliber. Secondary battery is 50 caliber and 55 caliber. Okay. So big shells with a lot of propellant. Torpedoes, she's got two triple mount torpedoes, one on either side of the ship. These have a range of 8 kilometers and 72 knot speed. That is quick for those are not Italian sea mines. Those are pretty close to being pan-European level destroyers, pan-European level torpedo speeds. AA defense is 72 out of 100. You got 8 Okay, uh, eight hex mounts, 8 hex mounted 20 millimeter machine guns, 70 caliber Beretta 1941s. You got 12 twin. I had to think of what a 6 mount was. 12 twin mount 37 millimeter 54 caliber Beretta 1938s, and of course her 10 twin 90 millimeter 50 caliber OTO 39s get in on the action. Max speed is 33.5 knots, turning circle radius 830 meters, rudder shift time 10.8 seconds. Concealment detectability base is 12.5. After fire main guns 15.4. On fire is 14.3. Detectability by air is 7.4. Detectability after fire main guns is 13.8 and 10.4 when they're on fire. Guaranteed detectability is guaranteed detectability is 2 kilometers, of course, and detectability when firing a smoke is 7.4. Okay. Let's take a look at the armor, shall we? Let's see. So, fore and aft end armor. The keel is a solid 40 millimeters armor thickness. The fore end deck is 25 millimeters. The athwart ship, the bulkhead. I'll go ahead and clear all this off. Athwart ship. Dang it, can't let me. Dang it, it's not letting me. There we go. Well, I'll have to zoom out for you to see it. Ranging in, well, it looks like you got 2 colors. Technically 3. Yellow, orange, and red. Dang it. I hate this camera sometimes. I really do. Let's see. Yeah, the fore end deck is 25. Fore end deck plating is 25. Okay, that's more of the athwart ship. I was right. Bulkheads, 100 to 200 millimeters thickness. Let's see, and another athwart ship bulkhead, 100 to 200. Now, the flooding mechanics for this update have been changed, so I don't know if all these athwart ships kind of play into these bulkheads kind of play into the new flooding mechanics, so we'll have to see. So aft end, the keel is again 40. Aft end deck is 25. Aft end plating 25. Athwart ship back here is a solid 100. And then you got the side bulkheads at a 70 to 200, 70 below, 200 up. And then the center bulkhead from 70 to 200. Okay. Next we've got the torpedo hull protection. There are two sections to this. There is side plating, which is 27 millimeters, and then there is an extra layer of armor plating, which is 200. Interesting. Her superstructure, of course, that is a very big tower. I mean, seriously, look at this thing. Normal conning tower areas are small. This is huge. Good grief. Were they inspired by the Japanese or something? Anyway, let's see. Conning tower top. That's the roof of the structure. 120. The top side plating ranges from 16 to 100. The bottom of the floor is 100. Conning tower side is 255. Side plating again ranges from 16 to 200. More plating at 16, and more plating at 16. She's got plates everywhere. Now we got the casemate armor. Okay, it actually looks like she does not have a. Hey, as your lane's back. What do you know? Okay. So, I'm looking here, and Block. That's all I can see. That's all I can say. Block. Casemate armor ranges from 40 to 100 millimeters for the bulkheads. The deck is 40 to 110. Armor belt 40 to 110, and the deck is 110, and the rear bulkhead is 100. Let's go ahead. You know what? Let's go ahead and take a look at the Citadel. Raised Citadel. And no, I was wrong. So the Citadel is not shortened. I guess they gotta encompass the barbettes for the big secondaries too. So the Citadel is raised out of the surface, so she does have... Michelangelo does have an Achilles heel. But of course that Achilles heel applies to most ships. If you go broadside and you are not favored by the game or RNG, you will get dev struck most likely. The keel is of course 40 millimeters. Torpedo bulkhead is an extra 60. Bulkhead there is 100 to 200. The rear bulkhead is 70 to 200, and the deck is 110. So, main guns, let's see. Top plate is 110, rear plate 125, side plating 100 to 125, bottom plate 105, frontal plate 250, barbette hatch 105. Barbette armor 200 to 250. So, if this ship gives its broadside, you can strike it. If your plane has armor-piercing bombs, and I mean good armor-piercing bombs, like the German armor-piercing bombs, you might be able to do some real damage. I mean, honestly, maybe even Enterprise could Citadel this thing from using AP bombs, possibly. But let's take a look at let's go ahead and put all the armor around the Citadel. So the Citadel is actually kind of narrow, so you might have some difficulty going through the front, but there is a gap in between the armor belt and the torpedo belt. If your shots can get in through that gap, it looks like there is literally no armor there, and they will go right through the ship into the Citadel. So maybe if you catch her in a turn, like a very sharp turn, possibility. Okay, so Michelangelo, big guns. Ship is armed with high caliber main battery guns, secondary reach, above average secondary range, and sap shells. Can be equipped with sap shells. The Washington Naval Conference gave Italy the opportunity to build battleships from 1927. Several projects with displacements between 18,000 to 35,000 tons were underdeveloped simultaneously. Some of the projects relied on foreign designs like Hood, Nelson, and Dunkirk, but some were unique. The design proposed by Admiral DeFeo featured a ship with 8 12.6-inch main guns, 320 millimeters, and quadruple gun turrets placed close to the midship frames, and the secondary battery mounts were moved towards the ship's fore and aft ends. Year of design, 1934. So she's a paper ship. Never saw actual service, never was built. This is a concept. Okay. That's interesting. All right. Let's see. Let's take a look at the... Okay, so we got 2 assignments. Operation Storm Surge. This will give you... Okay, this will unlock Pan-European DD destroyer crates. You've got 4 missions. There is literally no limitations. You can complete this anywhere or any tier. Let's say you play a battle, destroy 6 ships, 15 flood or set on fire ribbons, and 1 million HP of damage to ships. And you get 5 crates. Then we've got Nordic Griffin, which, you get crates for these, but the requirements are you must use Pan-European destroyers ranging from tier 3 to legendary. You get crates and camos, and the final reward is a permanent camo for the Osterjotland. See, of course, we got the trials there. I saw that there was supposed to be something going on to get a free Mutsu, but you know, the Mutsu for free, but I don't know when that's going to be coming. Let's see. Okay, old world treasures in the store, chained bundles. So you have to, okay, so chained bundles, it looks like you've got to buy this bundle, and then it progresses to the next one and the next one. Let's see, how many bundles do we have in a chain here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bundles in a chain. Okay. So it's not too bad. It's not like the random bundles, like you got to buy 100 to get the ship. Let's see, we got Azure Lane crates, the Azure Lane combo, 3 ships, 5 commanders. Of course, we got the balloons back, the offers, the daily reward. The Atlanta's on sale for the moment. We got fall big crates available for, okay, 1 bundle for 10K. Gonna go ahead and redeem that. See, then we got, let's see, again, the special, okay, the Old World Treasures chain bundle destroyer crates. We got the Oland that's on sale, Veribus Unitus, which is reduced in price, European Spirit, Euro DD crates, and Pan-European Commanders. Azure Lane is here. Okay, Ultimate 2, Azure Lane 1 combo. Let's see, this brings in the skin for Atago, but not the Atago herself, because of course she's too broken. Belfast, Nelson, Hood, Dunkirk, Hipper. Of course, we've got Admiral Hipper, the Admiral Hipper, Belfast, the Hood, and the Dunkirk, as well as their respective flags. Azure Lane 2 combo, we got the Baltimore, the Queen Elizabeth, the Fusau, the Scharnhorst, the Graf Spee, or the camo for Scharnhorst and the camo for Graf Spee. Then we got Baltimore, Queen Elizabeth, Graf Spee, Scharnhorst, and Fusau, or Fuso. Then Azure Lane 3, we've got the Montpellier, the Yukikaze, the Aurora, which is a tier 2, which was free anyway. Then we got the camos for the Roma, the Azuma, and the Shukaku. We got Littorio, Azuma, Shukaku, Yukikaze, Aurora, and Montpellier. And then we got Azure Lane 5, which is Azure Lane New Jersey, the Chapayev, the color for the paintwork for St. Louis, the paint for the Rune and the Neptune. Then we got New Jersey, Chapayev, Rune, St. Louis, and Neptune. And then finally Azure Lane 5, we've got the Azure Lane Zara, the Rosia, the Cheshire, the paint for Bismarck, and the paint for Colorado. Got Azure Lane Bismarck, Azure Lane Colorado, Rosia, Colorado, and Cheshire. And the Siren camouflage for Azure Lane antagonists. All right. Okay. Again, hello everyone, Lance's Mechanist. Second part. So yeah, went a little further into the store, and we've got rentals. Most these ships I do not recognize. We have got the rental for the Soviet battleship Navarin. the French destroyer Marceau, the British destroyer the Druid, and the German destroyer the K. Schonberg. Schonberg. Damn it. Noriko is gonna kill me for butchering German pronunciation. Damn it. Sorry, Noriko. Okay, so Navarin, Tier 8 premium Russian battleship. Potential to be another campaign, potential to be a campaign ship. Loadout, she's got HE and AP. Of course, she's Russian. Limited damage controls, repair parties, and secondaries. Secondary consumable. Survivability, health points, 69k. Nice. 400. Armor ranging from 19 to 400 millimeters. Torpedo damage reduction is 18%. Artillery, she's got 3 quad mount 406 millimeter cannons with a range of 16.7, a reload time of 35 seconds, and a turn time of 30 seconds. Speeding this up because I got to eat lunch and then go to work. HE shell damage, 5850 with a 41% chance to set fire. Damn! And 11k flat on the AP damage. Secondaries, you got 18 single mount 130 millimeter cannons. These are 55 caliber, model 1913s. Interesting. Firing range is 7 kilometers, pretty far for a Russian battleship. Reload time is 6 seconds. HE damage is 1800 with a 9% chance to set fires. And then you got 8 twin mount 130 millimeter cannons with a range of 7 kilometers. A reload time is 6 seconds. Oh, the same cannons. They're just single or twin mount. 6 seconds there. HE damage is 1800 with a 9% chance to set fire. So this is some rapid fire secondaries. She's got several big guns, but then she's all secondaries. Interesting. So let's see. 8 times 2. 8 times 2 is 16. Plus 18. That is damn near. That is over 30 secondaries in total. So half of them are on each side of the ship. I'll have to take a look at that when we get to the armor. Of course, statistics. Hang on. Oh, I didn't. Hang on. AA damage. My bad. 10 quad mount 23 millimeter AA guns. 299 a second. 299 damage per second with a range of 2.5. Don't get near this thing with aircraft. 18 twin mount 37 millimeter V11s with a damage of 166 at a range of 3.5, and her secondaries are 8 oh lord her 8 twin mount 130s getting on the action. I guess those are dual purpose, and the 18 singles are like either barbettes or they're single purpose. So maneuverability, top speed 27.5 knots, turning circle radius is 770 with a rotor shift time of 16 seconds. Concealment, default detectability is 15.2, 16.7 after firing main guns, 17.2 when you're on fire, so big fires. Detectability by air, 12.2, 20.3 after firing main guns, and 15.2 when you're on fire. Guaranteed detectability is 2, and and smoke firing penalty is 14.7. Go right to the armor. Lord have mercy, she is armored. Good grief. Yeah, I was right though. Look at those casemates. Let's go ahead, take a look at take the armor off. You can barely see the casemates for the camo, but yeah, they're so you got kind of that's the old tumble home design. Casemates to the rear, midship, and fore. There's the midship turrets there, and of course main battery. So you got one turret fore and 2 turrets aft. But the after turrets are well, there's a little bit of a barbette there, but they're not superimposed. It's like the cannons are pointing at where the commander would be on the turret, and be like, "You will fire the turret, comrade." Okay. keel is 50 millimeters of armor. Fore end deck armor is 32, so icebreaker, bit of an icebreaker, yeah. Let's see, bulkhead is, oh, that is also a turtleback. I can see the turtleback from here. 125 to 300. The fore end plating is 32. Extended armor belt ranges from 113 to 181. And the outer bulkhead is 35 to 300. Inner bulkhead is 35 to 300. Going to the keel, the aft, the keel is 50. Excuse me. 32, 125 to 300. Aft end armor belt is 125. 35 to 300 for the outer bulkhead and the inner bulkhead. Torpedo armor. Oh Lord, she's got some torpedo armor. 32. So if you really want to do any kind of damage with the torpedoes against this ship, you're going to have to aim for the front. Like you are literally going to have to shoot her in the nose. You're literally going to have to hit this ship in the nose with torpedoes to do any kind of damage against the ship with torpedoes. Superstructure, very small superstructure. Conning tower top is 125. Topside plating is 19 to 25. Conning tower sides is 300. Side plating is 19 to 75. Plating overall is 19. Okay, so the command structure is nestled behind the control bridge, the navigation bridge. Bulkhead, okay. I may have been wrong. Well, or no, she does have a turtleback. It's just very boxy. It's not an angled turtleback like we're usually seeing. But that is a solid chunk of armor. Lord have mercy. Let's see. Torpedo bulkhead is 50. Athwart ship bulkhead is 125 to 300. Casemate armor of the deck is as a solid 75. Armor belt going from 300 to 32 to 340. And I guess that's the rear athwart ship. Yeah, 125 to 300. And the deck there is 32 to 35. Armored deck slope, that's the interior of the okay, so she does have an armored, she does have a sloped turtleback. It extends way below the ship. This thing might actually be impossible to Citadel. Might. Armored deck slope is 50. It was 50. I think the only way you're going to do any damage with this thing is if you try to burn it. That might be I think that might be the weakness of this ship, is you got to burn it. See, turrets. Top plate is 200 to 250. Rear plate is 400. Side plate 400. Bottom plate 75. Front plate 400. Barbette hatch is 75. Barbette armor 230 to 300. She does have a raised citadel though, but she's got a lot of armor to protect it. Citadel actually gets thicker at the gets thicker in the bottom than it does at the top. See, torpedo bulkhead, the side of it is 50. Citadel bottom, the keel is 50. This vessel is a very deep draft. Holy shit. Citadel torpedo bulkhead 32. The deck is solid 75. Athwart ship bulkhead is 35 to 300. 35 to 300. Secondary reach, above average secondary range. Full circle, batteries can turn a full 360. Hidden, good concealment, means the ship can get closer. This thing has good concealment? It's freaking massive. Well, I guess the camo is kind of cool. Okay. Okay. I can see now that because of the. I can see now. Why is she flying the Soviet flag though? Because she's obviously not Soviet. She's actually Imperial Russian. In February 1914, 4 years before the Soviet Revolution, work on a new battleship design commenced, with the primary focus being to arrange 16-inch guns in quadruple gun turrets. The secondary battery comprised of 5.1-inch guns produced by the Obukhov factory, while the main turrets were positioned along the ship's center line. Because of the outbreak of World War I, no ships of this design were laid down. A paper ship designed in 1915. That explains the armor for this thing. Bloody hell. Okay, then we got the Marceau, Tier 8 French destroyer. Twin turrets, 4 twin turrets, and 4 torpedo tubes. Let's see, high explosive, armor piercing, and torpedoes. She's got damage control, 2 engine boosts, 2 repair parties, and 2 aggro AA, 2 defensive AAs, no smoke screen. Survivability, 21,900 hit points, 10 to 20 millimeters of armor. Artillery is 4 twin mount 125, so 5-inch guns. 11 kilometer range. Reload time 4 seconds, turn time 6 seconds. HE damage is 1850, fire setting chance is 7%, AP damage 2450. Torpedoes, 4 triple mount 550 millimeter torpedo tubes. Reload time 150, turn time is 7.2, max damage 14,833. They have a 6 kilometer range, so very short range torpedoes. Top speed 60 knots. Okay, she's a gunboat, but she's got torps. AA defense 61 out of 100. 4 twin mount 20 millimeter cannons, 2 twin mount 40 millimeter cannons, 3 quad mount 40 millimeter cannons, and her main battery is also a dual purpose. Maneuverability 44 knots, main speed, top speed, prime, without engine boost. Rudder shift time 4.8 seconds. She's going to be quick. It's going to be hell to target her. Turning circle radius to 740. Concealment 6.9, default 11 after main guns, 8.9 on fire. Air detectability default 3.5, main guns is 6, and on fire 6.5. Guaranteed detectability is 2. Firing and smoke is 2.6. I can bet you somebody's going to figure out how to do a concealment build for this ship. Okay, armor, not much to speak of. She is a destroyer. Fore and aft end 20 mil. Let's see, the keel is 20 millimeters. Fore and deck 19. Fore end plating is 19. The keel 20. Deck 19. Aft end 19. Superstructure 13 and 13. Main battery, rear plate is 10, front plate 10, bottom plate 10, top plate 10, side plate 10. Ship's vital parts. The keel is 20, deck is 19, bulkheads 19, and armor 19. Okay, so 19 millimeters armor all the way around. Reloader, above average main battery reload speed. Yeah, no shit. Fast, above average maximum speed. Again, no shit. Heel consumable. Destroyer we're equipped with a radar repair party consumable. Okay. In 1939, amidst rising worldwide tensions, it was decided to continue shipbuilding destroyer leaders and increase the number of Mogador-class ships to 6. Destroyer Marceau was never laid down, and construction work was suspended after France declared war on Germany. If the construction had continued after the war, the ship would have received American 5-inch dual-purpose guns. Year of design, 1940. The Druid. Tier 8 British destroyer, the Druid. I see no torpedoes. And I see only 2 forward-facing turrets. Interesting. Loadout, armor-piercing shells only. Damage control party, 6 smoke generators, British quick smokes, 2 sonars, and 2 repair parties. Yep. Let's see, survivability, 22k, solid armor from 10 to 20 millimeters, artillery, 2 twin 5-inch guns, 56 caliber. Range of 11.1 kilometers, reload time 2.1 seconds. Damn, that's quick. Turn time is 7.2. Max AP damage is 2200. Whoop, sorry, AA damage. 8 twin mount Orlikon Mark 5s, 6 hex mount 40 millimeter Bofors Mark 6, and 2 twin mount 5-inch guns. So the main batteries also get on the action. Maneuverability, top speed 35 knots, turning circle 690, rudder shift 5.4, concealment 7.1 default, 11.1 after firing main guns, 9.1 and on fire. Detectability by air 3.5 default, 6.1 after firing main guns, and 6.5 when on fire. Guaranteed detectability is 2, and firing in smoke is 2.6. Armor. 20 millimeters keel, 19 foredeck, 19 bow plate, keel 24 aft end deck, 19 aft end plating is 19. Superstructure 13 and 13. Main battery 10, 10, 10, 15, 10. Okay. Vital parts 20, 19, 19, 19, 19. Sorry. Okay, so she's a modern British destroyer, semi-modern. Reloader, above average main battery reload. Oh, Lord. Battleship mains are going to have fun with this one. I mean that figuratively. Well, actually, really, I don't know. I mean, because she's only got 2 guns, so... Her defense is going to be going bow in, basically. And she's got a very narrow profile, so it might be more difficult to hit her. Reloader, heal consumable, flare for piercing. After giving the green light to the construction of the Daring-class ships, the Admiralty soon realized that their combat characteristics would not allow them to counter the new American and Soviet destroyers as equals. During the first half of the 1950s, design work commenced on ships that would be capable of opposing Project 68 BIS cruisers owing to their new rapid-firing guns. These ships were also meant to serve as escorts for aircraft carrier groups and convoys and hunt down enemy submarines. While the project never reached the design drawing stage, the drafts were used as a basis for the County-class guided missile destroyers. So, 1950. So she's a pseudo-guided missile-class destroyer of the Royal Navy. And then we got the Schomburg, the German destroyer K. Schomburg. All right. She's a big girl. She's a big destroyer. All right, let's see. HE shells, AP shells, torpedoes. Let's see, damage control, smoke generator that can be substituted for a reload booster, engine boost, and German sonar. Survivability is 22.5, armor 10 to 16, artillery 4 single mount 150 millimeter cannons, range of 11.2, reload time 5 seconds, turn time 16.4. HE damage is 2200 with 11% chance to set fire. AP damage is 3800. Torpedoes, 2 quad mount torpedoes, reload time of 90 seconds, turn time of 7.2 seconds. Max damage is 13K700. Detectability 1.3 kilometers. The range is 8.5 kilometers and the speed is 58 knots. AA defense. You got 4 single mount 20 millimeter flak 38s, 4 quad mount flak Veerling 38s, 20 millimeters, and 2 single mount 37 millimeter flak LM 43s. Maneuverability, top speed 36 knots, turning circle 690, rudder shift 4 seconds. Concealment, base detectability is 6.8, 11.2 after firing main guns, 8.8 when on fire. Detectability on by air is 3.4 kilometers, 6.4 after firing main guns, and 6.4 when on fire. Guaranteed detectability is 2. Smoke firing penalty is 3 kilometers. Armor. 15 keel, 4 end is 16, plating is 16. So she's got a thicker hull and deck than a keel. Keel's 15, 16, 16. Superstructure. A lot of superstructure here. 10 and 10. Cannon mounts. These are open turrets, so they don't have a rear plate. Side plate, bottom plate, top plate, front plate. All 13. Keel is 15. Side plate deck is 16. Athwart ship 16. Armor belt 16. Rear bulkhead 16. She's tough, got an extended sonar and barrage. Can be equipped with a reload booster. Project SK-22, developed in 1933-34, was based on the 1916 class World War I super destroyers. One of the project versions suggested the ships be equipped with 4 5.9-inch or 150 millimeter guns. The operational use of such destroyers was considered debatable. The ship was too unstable of a platform for artillery fire, even with her displacement exceeding 2,000 tons. This was one of the major reasons the Kriegsmarine Administration gave preference to a project with smaller caliber armory. Year of design is 1933. So, like what? This was supposed to be what the T-22 was supposed to be, but then it was too big. Interesting. All right, then of course we got the Atlanta for sale. Let's see, nothing there, nothing new there. Fall big crates are in the store. Nothing else here. Yeah, so that's it for the store. And yeah, I think that covers all the changes. This is going to be a bit of a 2-part video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And as always, y'all have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next video.